Hello and welcome. This is a reading for our sun sign in Virgo. You may also be feeling it if your moon or your rising is in Virgo. This is for August 2024. Uh, August is kind of an interesting month because we have several planets retrograde. We already have Pluto, the big mover, retrograde in the sign of Aquarius, which is your sixth house, which is the sign of, or the house rather, of work and health. So for those of you who will be working, it may affect your job. For those of you who are retired, it may be possibly, volunteer work or work in your community that you do, because Aquarius is very community minded as well. Interestingly enough, the full moon occurs also in the sign of Aquarius, so that'll be accentuating that. So a retrograde time is always a bit of a reflective time. You need to be patient during the month of August because Neptune goes retrograde on August the 2nd. And I see behind me, we've got a lot of the fog and cloud cover today. That's so Neptunian. Neptune is the rules dreams, it rules the ocean, it rules a bit of fogginess as well in your thinking. And with Neptune retrograde, and then Mercury also going retrograde August 5th through the 28th. It is not a great time to sign contracts. Everybody knows that. Mercury retrograde. Stay away if you can from signing contracts. If you can't wait until after the 28th, then by golly, make sure you review it carefully. Read everything 2 or 3 times. Look at the fine print. You would just be better off taking this time to reflect and review instead. The one super active moment of the month is the middle of the month. We have Mars, which is direct, conjoin Jupiter in the sign of Gemini. As you know, Jupiter entered Gemini May of this year. Jupiter rules prosperity, expansion, fun times, outgoingness. And for you, that's in your 10th house, Virgos. Wow, 10th house is position and honors. So if you've kind of been hiding away for a while, you may find yourself thrust into the limelight with this Mars conjoined Jupiter conjunction in your 10th house. It's a time that you may be receiving some type of recognition, awards, highlighted at work, or perhaps if you're retired, recognition as well in projects that you're doing. So just be aware of that, and if there's something that you want to launch that does deal with you being more out in the public, the middle of the month would be an excellent time to do that, because Mars energy is it's energy. Mars is very moves projects forward. That's the best way to use a Mars energy. Mars can also, be confrontive, but with the Mars conjoined Jupiter, that just looks really good. Let's just use that energy positively. If nothing else, get out and go for a great walk. It's a good time to be physical. And with that Jupiter, that's prosperity in your 10th house. So don't shy away from it. If you're invited to something, if you're going to be recognized for something, go out and receive that award. It'd be good for you, okay? And then we have some interesting dance between Venus and Mercury, because Mercury is retrograde and in your sun sign, in the sign of Virgo. Mercury and Venus is also in the sign of Virgo. Between the 5th and the 15th, you'll have Mercury conjoin Venus in Virgo, your sun sign. So your own self, being that it's your sun sign, might be illuminating interpersonal communication, because Mercury rules communication and Venus is love. It's that very heartfelt communication. It also rules things like design, interior decorating, things like that, art. Might be a good time for you to go attend an art show or something like that. And for you, of course, because for Virgo ascendants as well, that is your first house. So it is a time of new beginnings with regards to this communication in this love aspect. But remember, Mercury is retrograde. So, I would be cautious. Take communication with a grain of salt. Like I said, triple check it, and see how you feel after Mercury goes direct August 28th as well. Okay, because um, at its best, Mercury retrograde can be misunderstandings. At its worst, it could be um, misrepresentation. So just be aware of that. So yes, there might be some heartfelt communication, but with Mercury retrograde, just be cautious is what I would say. Okay. I think that's all I really have to share right now. As I said, the full moon is in Aquarius, August the 19th. That'll be for you. Can join your Pluto in the sixth house, which is health and labor. So attend to your normal appointments for your health and so on, because you might be feeling a bit emotional in that department with the full moon there. But it's also a good time to attend community events because it's Aquarius, is very community minded. A new moon is in the 12th house, August 4th, so that's coming right up. That's right around the corner. That's in the sign of Leo. That's in your 12th house. And the reading on that is it for new moons in your 12th house is it's a good time to put the past behind you. So it might be a good time to release around August 4th in terms of emotional baggage that you might be carrying. Okay, well, Virgos, thank you for your feedback and encouragement in me doing these readings. I hope this has helped. That's all for now with love and light, Astro Angel.